Welcome back to Daring Darrik Giles, Episode 2, Co-Pilot.
Welcome to part 2 of a very special Going the Extra Guile. When we left our hero, me, he had innocently traveled to Broadway to snag a review of the latest show, but what he found looked more like the end of Macbeth. Blood! It was all over the lead of the show, Stanley Fishorder. He was approaching me slowly, his clothing tattered and his chest red, like he'd thrown up after the uni's Meatloaf Thursday. Fishorder turned to address a newcomer from stage right. She looked like she had thrown up twice as much meatloaf with mash on the side, and walked as if she washed it down with some heavy drinking. I'll call her Bloody Mary. I found myself less curious and more concerned as the pair approached me. They opened their mouths as if to flash their teeth at me, which is when I saw them. Fangs the size of baby carrots. But something told me these folks weren't vegetarians. No, they wanted my blood, and by the look of their clothes, maybe my flesh, too. It's too fatty. It's true what they say about the freshman 15. I guess my insecure thoughts were louder than I realized, because suddenly there were actors turned vampires everywhere. A blood-covered chef, a razor-fanged paperboy, a clown with a slightly more red than usual nose. What kind of show were they putting on here, anyway? Just as I began to think I was done for, a man appeared from the shadows, and although clumsily, attempted to fight off the beasts. Bloody Mary and Fishorder were particularly unhappy about this development. They charged him, and damn it, he led them right to me.
The basement!
He cried.
We have to get to the basement!
Up close he smelled and looked awfully sweaty. The combined salt of the sweat and the blood in the room could have filled the Dead Sea. Or at least the lunch lady's attitude when I asked for some extra fries. Who are you? I asked, a little too aggressively to the man saving my life.
Me?
He replied.
I'm the man who caused this mess.
Tune in next week. Will Darrick and the Mystery Man survive? Who is this man and what does he have to do with the vampires? Make sure you find out next week on The Extra Guy.
That was Daring Darrik Giles, who was created by Stephen Buckley and Chandler Barrett. Stephen made the show's art and voiced Darrick. Chandler was the project's director, editor, composer, as well as the voice of Wells. The project was co-written by Joshua Thornton and Chandler Barrett. Tune in next time.